Good afternoon. I am QUAN and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Today is December the 30th, Thursday. As I always say, if any of my messages or readings touches you in a way in which you feel inspired to donate to the channeler, any and anything is appreciated. You can donate on my Cash App or my PayPal listed in the description link below. That is the only payment methods I use at this time. Anyone contacting you is fraudulent. If donating is not an option at this time and you still wish to honor that universal law of reciprocity, please hit that like and subscribe button and send me some positive energy and be mutually blessed. Now, as you can see here, I already have the cards dealt. I went through 3 card decks because sometimes I start playing with the cards and I don't even know I'm going to do a reading, and then once it already starts to come out and I start to clarify and go further into it, you know, by then it's too late to just start a video. So, you know, either way, the story I have today that came out for me is a familiar storyline. It may be a continuation or it could be someone else's situation altogether. But what I got is I have 2 women and I have a coven or a group. I have a group of people that were all working together. They were all working together, whether they were working within a coven, whether they were working together under an agency to do gang stalking, you know, under a particular group. Either way, we have 3 key players here. A lot of people are involved, but the 3 key players that came out in this reading was a fire sign, which I'm sensing is either Sagittarius, or it could be Aries. It can be Aries, Sagittarius, or and then we have 2 women, a Taurus woman, and we also have a Cusp woman. That's Gemini Cancer, on the Gemini Cancer cusp. Let's see here. Okay, so it turns out these 2 women, they're not related to each other. But the thing these 2 women have in common is they both are targeting the same person. It seems like both of these women both do magic. They both do candle magic. They're both of a very low vibration, and they seem to be the ones spearheading the harassment of the targeted Queen of Cups that came out in the reading. Interesting. Now, the thing about it is, the way it's coming out to me, one of the women is related to the person that they're targeting, okay? And somewhere along the line, this family member, this female, has always had a type of low vibrational jealousy and resentment. I don't know if this is a cousin, a sister, an auntie, or whatever the case may be, but she's always had an underlying jealousy and insecurity about this person whom is their family member. Now, this is the Gemini Cancer, and it came out because when I clarified these cards with the Comedic deck, because it clarified 2 times for me. The High Priestess card came out because she's a magician. She's doing candle magic. We've got the Two of Swords here for the air sign for Gemini. And I also got the Cancer Chariot card that clarified for the water. So this could be someone that's a cusper on the Gemini and Cancer cusp. Now, this Queen of Cups is related to this person. This Queen of Cups is a very high vibrational, intuitive woman, okay, that she's related to. And interestingly enough, the female Taurus in this reading, who is also a very low vibrational, is also somewhat of a spiritual practitioner. And at some point, the Queen of Cups, this high vibrational person, met this Taurus actually and became friends with them, okay? And introduced them to their family. Now, the relationship didn't last that long with the Queen of Cups, because the vibrations didn't match, because this was a very low vibrational Taurus. So at some point, this Queen of Cups, she cut the Taurus off, and it looks like what happened was the Taurus stayed in contact with this high vibrational person's family member. Whoever this Gemini Cancer is, they stayed in contact with each other, or found a way to get back in contact with each other, because both of them are of the same vibration. Both of them are jealous. Both of them are very insecure. Both of them are unwilling to do their shadow work. And that's kind of how they meshed. So they decided to maintain a friendship, because the messed up thing is, the thing that I feel like the thing these two people had in common is they were both jealous of this Queen of Cups. So, I mean, that's just to show you family and blood don't mean shit. So it looks like the two of them came together to do some type of harm. I don't know if they were paid. I don't know if someone was funding them, or if the Gemini Cancer was funding this herself and paying the Taurus, but something of that nature to sabotage this Queen of Cups. Now, I'm getting that there's a possible Aries, Sag male involved here. Now, I believe this person also does magic as well. This person does work on people too. This is a spiritual practitioner also. This is an Aries. This person has Aries and Sagittarius in their chart, is what I'm getting. They have both Aries and Sagittarius in their chart. And it looks like this Taurus and this Taurus and this Gemini Cancer came together and have been working hand in hand with the group or a possible coven, because the Taurus spiritual practitioner, is connected to a coven. This Taurus is connected to a coven. Okay, a coven of witches. And while the Gemini Cancer is working with that Taurus, to bring down this Queen of Cups, they pulled one of their best people, I guess so they thought, which was this Aries Sag, to go in and either date it and to date in order to sabotage this Queen of Cups life. Now, the dilemma came in when this spiritual practitioner went into the situation to sabotage this Queen of Cups, because the Gemini Cancer, okay, that was aware of this relative, whether it be their sister, cousin, aunt, or whoever it was, this woman in her family she's jealous of, in cahoots with the Taurus, was aware that at one point in her life, this Queen of Cups was dealing with some heavy codependent issues, from trauma in their childhood, as most of us have, or a lot of us have, including this Taurus, including this Gemini Cancer, including this Sag Aries. So she was banking on the fact that by sending this spiritual practitioner man in their life, that this Queen of Cups would never fully heal from those codependent issues and would be knocked off of their pathway and knocked so far off balance, their life would just be disrupted and turned upside down, because they didn't want to see this Queen of Cups doing well. It's almost like a Cinderella evil stepmother scenario here, evil stepsisters. Now you got to remember, one thing I need you all to understand is, just because people are your brother or your sister or your cousin or your auntie, blood related to you, or become your friend in this life, it excuse me, it does not mean that they genuinely care for you and that they won't try to sabotage you. Some of these people reincarnated with you from a former life, and they were your enemies. Some of these people tried to defeat you in past lives, and they were very wicked people, and they reincarnated into your family to keep an eye on you through all of your lifetimes, to continue to try to sabotage you because you're of a high vibration. So you got to be really, really, and you get a lot of these examples and understanding of these stories. You can look up the story of Arjuna and Krishna, okay? Where Krishna is trying to explain to Arjuna, that the people that are their very relatives related to them that are now attacking them, don't feel bad about them getting their karma. Don't feel bad about these people being destroyed. Because these are just people, ignore their body and the bloodline they were born in physically. They've come from other lifetimes and reincarnated with you, born to the same mother. For some of y'all, it's your mother or father that is your enemy, that was reincarnated to try to destroy you and steal your birthright. Because you come from a higher vibrational family, a spiritual family, okay? Your soul comes from a different collective than these people that you were born into. So I believe this Taurus and this Gemini Cancer Cusp, they might have been partners, they're from the same soul tribe from previous lifetimes that have been trying to take this Holy One, this Christ child out. And when I say Christ child, that Queen of Cups represents any of you out there that are of a high vibration that this resonates with, that is being attacked by someone in your family that is working with an outside person to try to destroy you out of a low vibration and jealousy. Now the dilemma came in because the Aries Sag went in to destroy this person, but they ended up falling in love with that person. They still tried to do little mean things to try to affect that person, to prove that they were doing exactly what they were being paid to do. But they couldn't help but, when being in the presence of a godchild, a high vibrational being, they could not help but become subdued. They fell under a love trance, a high vibrational love trance. They felt a love at a vibration so high, they couldn't even complete their mission. And it wasn't intentional. And it caused them to falter and waver while they were trying to still, because they still had people from this coven checking in with them. Well, did you do this? Well, did you do this to her? Did you ghost her? Did you do, they had this person doing all kinds of little things, where all the while this high vibrational Queen of Cups already had peep games, because she's psychic, she's intuitive, but she was following her divine orders as well, because she was there to teach that person a lesson as well as to learn one. Now, this person fell off of their mission and did not complete it, and it got them in trouble with this coven that they were working with. It got them karma for waging spiritual warfare on God's child. And they became a big ball of confusion, because bad things started happening to them. Their finances became a wreck. They became physically ill and sick. All manner of illness, disease, mental conflict, they got hit with. Their own family members. There were people in their own family. Perhaps their child even became ill. Sickness was hitting people they're related to or were in relationships with, and their family members that were low vibrational too. So this person had feelings of love and hate for this high vibrational person at the same time, but either way, it was enough that they could not stay focused on the mission and take down this highly vibrational Queen of Cups. So I'm just going to go through the cards really quick. So what came out was, the Three of Wands reversed next to the Devil. I know you can't see, it's so many cards on here, you're not going to be able to see all of them, but this is what had come out. Okay, their expectation to have this person still in their old codependent addictions and have a new start has failed. They could no longer expect that from this person. They could no longer expect to trick this person into thinking that they were going to build a solid relationship with them. And they just want to release this burden now. Now, this is the fire sign. This fire sign wants to release the burden because they have so many mixed emotions about what they were hired to do, because they have feelings for this high vibrational person, but they hate them at the same time because they could not break them down. They wanted this person in their life, but they wanted this person broken down. They wanted this person with low self-esteem. They wanted to have a relationship with this person, but in a way where their vibration was so low that they can't function the way that they function. They wanted to be able to break them down spiritually. But this person was vibrating too high, and they could not break this person no matter how hard they tried. And they know now, no matter what they do, they finally got and realized, I am dealing with a high vibrational psychic. And now that they have that understanding, they want to release the burden. They don't want anything else to do with this. They have fallen on all kinds of heartache and bad luck. They want to release this burden and walk away from this coven and just try to figure out what they're going to do with the rest of their life. it came out to release the burden, and what came out next to that was the Three of Cups, okay? The coven that they were working with that's attached to that Taurus, which I'm going to get to in a minute. Now, Geb in the Commission Tarot deck came out in the reverse. And this is the World card. But it came out in the reverse next to this coven. I'm going to tell you why in just a sec. Hold on. I was on this for a minute this morning. And I was not expecting that any of this to come out this morning. I was just playing with the cards. And you know how it is. Once you put them in your hand, it starts talking right away. Any reader knows the minute you put those cards in your hand and start, you know, shuffling them, they start popping out. It's like it's like it's waiting for you the minute it touches your hand. It came out in the reverse. Okay. This is the World card. Now, in this deck, in the reverse, it's a quest for closure, incompletion, shortcuts, delays, okay? Depletion, famine, impoverishment, scarcity, poverty, and insufficiency. And that's what's going on in this coven right now. That's what's going on with this coven right now. Scarcity, impoverishment, poverty, insufficiency. These people have run out of money, whoever they were being funded by. If this fire sign played a major role in helping them, you know, to complete task, in pulling these stunts on people, and they were being financed and paid by someone, this fire sign is completely messed up and out of their mind and can no longer continue to produce the same results that they used to. So their money is running low, and it's the end of a cycle. And this was confirmation, because the World card came out right next to that, okay? This came out in the reverse, and then the World card came out. It's the end of a cycle, and it's the end of the year. It's the end of a year, and it's the end of not just this coven, but this is going to be all over the world. People have chosen sides already. The wheat has been separated from the chaff, and people have already chosen. It is the end of a cycle. Now, as we're going into 2022, all the people that were on the bottom, that were getting abused, gang stalked, harassed, they were getting beat down with energy weapons and weapons of all, psychological weapons, harassed on jobs, gang stalking in call centers. Being followed to their homes. Gunshots, fireworks outside their window and outside their home whenever they're meditating. All these people that have been participating in the gang stalking, you know, because they were being gifted nice cars to drive. They were excited. It seemed like easy work to do, to harass people, hacking their phones. All these people are getting ready to finally get their karma in the year 2022. And the ones that were being abused by all of these methods are getting ready to finally get their just due. They're getting ready to be elevated. Their money is they're getting ready to get their son. And a lot of you are about to go into pure poverty for foolish decisions. Lack of insight, lack of intuition, lack of foresight. All you cared about was the here and now. All I care about is getting my ego satisfied right now. It's not my car, but these people are giving me a nice car to drive. To follow these people. Do you know how many deaths I've seen on the highway? Y'all have been paying these children to gang stalk, putting them in nice cars, and these kids, you know, are flying up and down the highway. Some of them lost their life. You're gonna get the karma for that. You are going to get the karma for that. These people have been unable to overcome these Queen of Cups, okay? And they're going to be in the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Their lifestyles are about to change. You're about to see a dramatic lifestyle change for a lot of these people. A lot of things are going to change for them now. Their living situations. They were all living together, you know, in a coven, now fighting. They're all going to end up getting put out of homes. You're going to see a whole lot of people walking around with big black plastic bags, dragging their belongings, pregnant bellies, walking around in the street. And that's not what I want to see. But when you put in your energy into trying to destroy innocent people, instead of putting every single ounce of energy you have into focusing on getting away from toxic people and trying to build for yourself, you're going to sink with the ship. These people are wounded. These people are deeply and severely wounded. This person is afflicted. He looks like he has a couple of diseases. He looks like he got tuberculosis from being out there in them streets. I know he got a big black plastic garbage bag somewhere hidden in this picture. Bandage over his head because the landlord finally got that judgment and everybody got to get out the house. The way y'all been living, it's the Nine of Pentacles reversed now for a lot of people. A lot of you thought that you were going to build wealth in this house together. This is how you all were going to become rich. But it's the Ten of Pentacles reversed. This house has fallen. This house is coming down, depravity. And this is your karma. This is your karma. This is your karma, and you're about to be in it for a long time. A long time. And the reason is because you had a lack of control. You had a lack of self-control. Because if you had control, you would have been working on yourself instead of working on other people. You had a lack of self-control and a lack of intuition. You had a lack of self-control and a lack of intuition to think that you could go after God's people and still continue to live on and be prosperous and think that something good was going to grow from that. Nothing grew from it. All you were doing was digging your grave. And now some of you are wanting to get away with the Six of Swords. Some of you are wanting to get away with the Six of Swords. You know, a lot of you are in a flighty energy with the Knight of Cups reverse. A lot of you are in a very flighty energy right now. This was pertaining to the fire sign, okay? To this Aries Sag. This Aries Sag is now looking to go, they want to get away and go away and see if they can find someone else on their own, away from this coven. to still pull another stunt on somebody else, because, you know, this is a group of mentally ill people that don't learn. You know how some people, they can go through some lessons again and again and again, but at some point they get it and they're like, wow, oh, thank you, God, for finally letting me see the light and get my lesson. Wow, I could see how I was in this pattern and why I was in this pattern. I could see where I needed healing, and I pursued my healing, even though it was hard to sit in my pain and to sit in my sickness. But I sat through it and I healed myself. But no, not these people. These are severely mentally ill people that are not going to try to heal. It's a sociopath. Okay? You have two sociopaths here. I believe that this fire sign spiritual practitioner who is now out in the code, he's the Five of Pentacles right now. He's thinking about everything that happened. He's no longer the star. See? Newt reversed is the star card in this deck. And he's not the star. He's not in alignment. He's thinking about everything that happened with this situation and how it went wrong. You know, he's all confused. He's looking at everything that happened. I did what they asked me to do. You know, I started dating this person. You know, I played tricks on them. I tried to play games with their mind, but I did fall in love. I did have feelings. But then I also still disappeared and started trying to play communication game. You know, they were reviewing all the different things that they did with this that led them to be out in the pentacle, you know, the Five of Pentacles. They're out in the code financially, emotionally. These people are all on their heads. The people in this coven are all on their head because this person don't have no money coming in. This person is sick, very sick. Ugh. This person is not even keeping himself up anymore. They're thinking about all the actions that were taken. They're upset with themselves for falling in love with the target. They're just completely confused. And they're in a stuck position. They're in the hangman. They're in a stuck position, but they're in the hangman reversed. And they're the hangman reversed because they're not getting it. They're not stuck in a good way, like right before a breakthrough. They're stuck because now they want to walk away. They want to release the burden of this coven. They want to release the burden of the targeted Queen of Cups that they were attacking, because everything backfired. But they don't want to walk away to improve. They want to walk away because they're like, oh, I'm better off by myself. I know how to pull tricks and stunts on my own. I don't need this coven. I can go out on my own, you know, and find another, I can see if I can find another woman or somebody, find a woman that will possibly take me in. That's what the fire sign is thinking. The fire sign is thinking, you know, they can go see if they can run game on somebody on their own without the coven on there. They just want to, like, it's like, it's like when a pimp loses one of their hoes and they go off, you know, she a renegade hoe and she wanna go off on her own. She like, what I need you taking my money for? I can get out here and do this on my own. I don't need y'all. She like, I got everything. I got all the tools. I was working with you at one point, but the hell with you. Y'all getting on my nerve. I'm gonna go off on my own. I'm gonna be a renegade hoe. That's what the fire sign is doing now. Now, we got the Knight of Pentacles reversed here. So, And then we've got the Eight of Swords reverse. And the reason we have that here is this person realized that they lacked the intuition, they lacked the control, they lacked the structure and discipline that was needed to bring down this Queen of Cups. So now they're no longer bound to the situation. They've released it completely. And they're trying to forget about it. They're trying to move on. They've become a renegade hoe. Okay? This male fire sign has become a renegade hoe. And he's leaving the coven. He's leaving this Taurus practitioner alone. There will be no new start with them. They said the money wasn't good anymore. And even when I was getting money from these people, it was breadcrumbs. I didn't really make any progress. The money wasn't enough, and the money was not consistent enough to move me in life forward. I'm actually doing worse than I was when I first met these people, just working a regular job. The money has not even, I'm still in the exact same position I was in when I first met these people. I have not moved forward. I can barely maintain. So I'm going to be a renegade hoe now. Working in this coven with them taking my money at the same time I'm making it. With the way this money has been coming in little by little. And this business with them is so risky. You know, I'm just taking loss. It's like a bucket with a hole in it. It's like trying to fill up a bucket with a hole in it, working with these people. Okay? So he's not working with these people anymore. Now, I pulled cards on the Emperor card came out. Now, this Gemini, Cancer, Cusp person came out as the Emperor because they have fire in their chart and they showed up in their masculine energy. This is a woman that has a lot of masculine energy. It might be really a man that is disguised in this lifetime as a woman. In her masculine energy, okay, she showed up as the Emperor. The reason she showed up as the Emperor is because they have Cancer in their chart. So they're very deceptive. So an Emperor embodies all the kings in the deck, and it can be a man or a woman. So that means they know how to play different roles and be different people. Now, it normally comes from life experience of walking in all those different shoes. But in their case, it comes from imitation for the purpose of deception. So they're kind of a false emperor. They're in this masculine energy in which, as being on a Gemini Cancer, they're able to wear a lot of different faces with different people, a covert narcissist. They are the Nine of Swords right now. She is in despair. She is not sleeping at all. She is sick to her stomach because she is a sociopath. She's sick to her stomach because this relative that she's jealous of, she wanted to possess her very soul. She is like a copycat. I feel like this is someone that has a relative that maybe has always been portrayed as the star, perhaps. And this is just a family member that's always been jealous of this person's energy. So they would copy and imitate this person's personality when they're not around. They're imitating it, pretending to be them, pretending to take the same political stances as this person. pretending to have the same ideologies. Because the minute they hear other people, oh wow, she's so interesting. Did you hear what she said? Look at her stance on spirituality. Look at what she's into. Because I have a feeling that this person, this Gemini Cancer, despised this person for what their interests were at one point and what their belief system was. But when they saw the interest that other people took in this person based on that belief, they became like a hop-on. Oh, I believe the same thing. Yeah, I'm into the same thing. Because they wanted to get that same energy and response from people as this Queen of Cups that they've always envied. Now, right now, this Gemini Cancer is not getting any wish fulfillment, and nothing that she planned, none of the money that she spent, none of the energy and the planning that her and this Taurus did long term. This was over a long period of time. They put a lot of work into this. And to have it all fall apart because somebody healed is tearing this person apart, because they surround their whole life around keeping this Queen of Cups down, because they feel like they are nothing. They feel like they are invisible. They feel like they don't even have a personality when this Queen of Cups is around. They feel like, and this is not true about this person, but this is just how they feel. And the reason I know I'm getting, psychopath, sociopathic vibes from this person, it's the same energy, 9 of Cups. This person has been in this same energy their whole life. They have, it's something stuck in their head. Not someone that's just stubborn and in their ways. This is a sociopath. This is a sociopath, like someone that doesn't have a personality at all, and they literally depend on another person. It's like having a news channel. It's like having a news channel that has absolutely no content at all whatsoever, and every single day they wait for the main news to come on, and they get all their news from that main news, and then they report it. And that's the only way for their channel to exist. The only way this person feels like, this person feels like they don't exist outside of this person they're jealous of. They feel like the only existence they have is out of either taking low vibrational energy from this Queen of Cups and feeding off of bad things happening to them, or imitating this person. It's like they're an empty vessel. This person is a person with that Gemini, a King of Scarabs, or King of Pentacles, but a psychopath. That's why they told me to pull out this deck, because of the face of this particular emperor. This is a sociopath. This is a sociopath that looks like Mother Teresa, that can really present themselves with different faces. They really know how to go to people with tears and make a soft voice. It's really psychopath. And it's scary. It's really, really scary, because there are people out there that really have the face of Mother Teresa. They know how to have a soft voice and to cry tears and to put on soft feminine weeping. Oh my God, I'm just so worried about her. You know, there are people out here that are real psychopaths that know how to put on these performances. She showed up as a practitioner, a priestess. Look at her holding those swords in the water and juggling people. This is that Gemini Cancer. This is a Gemini Cancer right there. Practitioner. She knows how to juggle people. She knows how to manipulate people. She knows how to do candle magic. But she's a psychopath. And the reason that her and this Taurus equally were on the same vibration is because this Taurus is a psychopath also. This is a sociopath. I pulled cards on this Taurus. This Taurus came up as a Queen of Wands reversed, right next to the Emperor upright. So I was like, why did these come next to each other? Because at first I thought this was an Emperor and a Queen of Cups reversed next to each other. I thought it was a couple. But when I clarified the cards, this is two women. This is two women that are both in their masculine energy. This is the Gemini Cancer and this is the Taurus. And when I pulled up, because I wanted to get into the personality of who this Taurus was, this Taurus is someone that never got recognition. They always felt ignored. You know, they always feel invisible, you know, when they go out to the clubs. They always felt like they were invisible to the guys. They always had some type of low self-esteem. Deeply mentally conflicted about wanting recognition from people. Their issue is recognition. They never feel like they're recognized. They don't get the recognition that they want. That's kind of why they kind of got into these covens, got involved with these covens. They too are wounded. This Taurus is deeply wounded from childhood trauma at both. The Spirit is telling me that both this Taurus and this Gemini Cancer both have very sick mothers. Both of their moms were very, very sick. Sociopaths. Practice magic also. All of them come from the same clan. All of them reincarnated together to go after this Queen of Cups. So this Taurus didn't get recognition. She's a narcissist. She also knows how to manipulate energy. Okay. Five of Scarabs reversed. She's in the Five of Pentacles as well. Because of everything that she did, she's in the Five of Pentacles right now. She's in the Five of Pentacles too. And you know, Taurus don't like nothing messing with their money. And then we got Set reversed here, which is the Devil card. Obsessions. The Five of Pentacles with the Devil card. In this deck, the Devil is Set. And it came out with the Five of Scarabs, which is the Five of Pentacles. This Taurus messed up her money. She's messed up her money. And this is all because both of them have a low vibration. You got a family member of a divine feminine that teamed up with an ex-friend of the divine feminine, that she cut out her life because she was low vibrational and jealous of her. But because they both had that in common, that they both hated this divine feminine, they teamed up together. The family member of this divine feminine and this Taurus was brought right back into the fold, right back around this divine feminine's family. Now, as far as this fire sign is concerned, I pulled the cards to see what the future is for them. And I got the 7 of Scepters, which is the 7 of Swords. The sun is reversed for them. They're not making any progress. These are the cards that came out. They're here. I don't think you can see them. The sun is reversed. Aten card here. The sun is reversed for them. They're going to continue to try to be a renegade hoe and pull their own tricks, but outside this coven, because I believe everyone is fighting right now in this coven. And I even went deeper to clarify, you know, what was the tower moment for the fire sign that was involved, that spiritual practitioner that tried to take out this divine feminine. This pyramid card here, I love this card. This is the tower. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty Dumpty broke his ass at the bottom of that pyramid because he went after a divine feminine. And when I clarified it, this person, this is what came out. There was a tower. And it was a tower because this person planned. This person planned. Tried to make an offer. This person tried to make an offer in King of Swords energy reversed as a narcissist to take this person out by juggling and playing games with this person, with the Queen of Wands, right? And now they're deep in their head because now they're really deep in their head because they couldn't subdue this person. They could not subdue this Queen of Cups or King of Cups. They couldn't beat them with passion. They were going to try to juggle them and play games with them using a whole lot of passion and emotional manipulation when I clarified it. But they weren't able to do it because they didn't have temperance. Temperance is reverse. Ma'at. Ma'at is the temperance card in this deck. And it's reverse. This person didn't have enough of a balanced ego to know that you can't beat a psychic, intuitive, divine feminine that has spiritual protection. They didn't have the intuition. They didn't use their intuition. They didn't use proper control, proper judgment. They lacked the discipline that was required. They lacked the discipline required. They lacked the intuition, and they lacked the control to subdue this divine feminine and the temperance. If they had temperance and balance and they didn't have such a big ego, they would have known better than to even have attempted this. That landed them in their 5 of Pentacles here. Got them in the 5 of Pentacles. Because they wanted to deceive a divine feminine into thinking that she was going to have the 4 of Wands. A healthy relationship by playing energetic games, by playing games jumping in and out of a person, trying to play tug of war with a person's energy. So I went further to get a final outcome. let's see, we had the, okay, so we had the King of Cups here, King of Ankhs, because I wanted to know what the future was, one, for this coven, and two, for this fire sign that was a part of this coven, and all of the people that were involved. And this is what came out for me. Okay, so I got a King of Cups here, and a Three of Cups reversed, and a Nine of Wands here. These people are wounded. These people are wounded, and the reason is the Judgment card came out. These people tried to destroy a King of Cups. It could be a man or a woman, but I think it's this divine feminine. This coven, this group, and this is everybody involved. The fire sign. This is the fire sign. This is the Taurus. This is the Gemini, Cancer, and everybody else in the coven that was involved in the gang stalking and everything of this divine feminine. That's why they came out in the reverse. They tried to destroy this King of Cups here, and now everybody is wounded. Everybody got hit with a tower. Everybody got hit with this tower. Everybody's about to have to find somewhere to live. Judgment. Judgment has been called. Every single thing, every single plot and plan, every single web that was spun was not just seen by the divine. You got spirit guides, ancestors, walking, sitting, floating all around you when you run in your mouth about what you're going to do and where you're going to do and who you're going to do it to. How naive of you to think that you're here by yourself when you practice magic. I'm not allowed to say that word no more. Are you delayed or slow? Or are you slow or delayed? How naive do you have to be to believe that you can practice magic, but you're not being watched by higher vibrational beings, higher spirits, higher guides, angels? You believe that you can manipulate and practice magic, and you don't believe it's entities around you, good high vibrational ones that are watching you? Are you stupid? Do you not believe in polarity? Do you not understand that there's dark and light? This King of Cups, Queen of Cups has boundaries. They're healed, and they are the King of Swords. Chop that head off your body. You come close. They're not playing no games in 2022. Out came the Five of Scepters, Five of Wands. Everyone is fighting. All of them are fighting. The Gemini and the Taurus are fighting with each other now. These two women are fighting with each other because they're worried. They're worried about this coming out. So if anything illegal was done, somebody might tell on somebody. This could all end up in court. That's probably why the Gemini Cancer is not sleeping. They're stressed the hell out. I wouldn't be surprised if they were throwing money to the Taurus to keep her mouth shut. But how are you going to keep the people in this coven, how are you going to keep their mouths shut? Because when they stop eating, what happens? People's loyalty only go as far as the dollar go. When people ain't making money no more and not eating no more, people going to get to telling on each other. You know how that goes. Everybody is fighting. Everybody that was involved is fighting right now. They like, we in the dead of winter. We on eviction notice. This moratorium is over. Everybody is fighting. We got the Ace of Pentacles here. Everybody is fighting about money because it's not even enough of it to split. Everybody is fighting. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Everybody in this household, even you don't have to physically live and be a part of this home. You are a part of this group, all of you. And they're all now fighting, splitting hairs over coins. It ain't no more money. Some of these people got police records. It's hard for them to get regular jobs. They mad at the fire sign because he fucked it up and now he became a renegade hoe and went out on his own. These people are about to be at a serious deficit. Nothing but fighting and unrest. There's no peace here. There's no happiness. People can't go to the store and buy and eat what they want because don't nobody even got the money to grocery shop. People need clean clothes, can't even wash clothes because people don't have money. These people are going through it right now, trying to figure out what their next move is getting ready to be. Some of them need medical attention, got diseases. The last 3 cards that came out was the Queen of Cups. This is you. This is some of you. If this resonates with you, this is you. After you've been betrayed by you've been betrayed by a member of your family that was jealous of you, that was jealous of your energy, of your high vibration. They were jealous of the way people looked at you. They were jealous of your personality. All the things about you that naturally, made people happy. Instead of someone finding who they are and having people be energetically drawn toward them based on just who they are, they wanted to be you. So they attacked you. They made friends and allies with your enemies. Your own blood made friends with an outside ally that you stopped talking to and cut off because you knew they meant you no good. And your own blood went back to that person to work with them to do magic against you, and to even go so far as to plan with the coven, and also to even send someone to try to destroy your life. And that's why you're here with the wheel. That's why you're at the top of the wheel of karma going into 2022. You're going to be blessed and highly favored. You're going to forget about all these things that were done to you. This is the 7 of Cups reversed. All this negative stuff is going to be put behind you. All these backstabbings and betrayals, they're going to be so far in your past because you're going to have so much sun in your life, so much happiness in your life. You're going to move forward in peace, in wealth, in prosperity, surrounded by high vibrational people, without having to watch your back for blood family members. And people that you once thought were lovers and friends. Because now you can better discern. You have passed your test. You are at a higher vibration. You have healed your heart and you have healed your codependency issues. You have healed yourself completely. You're going to help heal others now in moving forward in your life. But you are going to forget about these people in the past and what they've done to you. And you're going to keep your distance because you're going to be a whole ocean away from these people. And not literally. You're going to be in an emotional space so far away from these people, you'll forget they ever did anything to you. But the wheel is going to turn in your favor as it already has. Okay, so that is my reading. To this Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, you all need to practice temperance. I know it's very hard if you are a sociopath, you know, to really be able to look, to go inside and help yourself, because a sociopath is a very bad disorder. They say it's incurable. They say once you've become a sociopath, there's nothing that anyone can do to cure you or treat you. A sociopath will kill you if they can get away with it. A sociopath will hire someone to kill you and then come cry at your funeral with your family. They'll cry the hardest. If they think that the only reason they don't kill you is because they know it's repercussions for that. A sociopath will poison your child, even if they're related to your child. A sociopath does not have any real feelings. And that's why they mimic and copy other people's emotions and feelings. They mimic and copy other people's personality. I hope you all find your way in this lifetime, and if not, hopefully in the next lifetime, while you're sitting in your karma, hopefully you all will at some point get on your path to a lighter, higher path. And to the fire sign, to this Aries Sag, I also hope that you begin to heal yourself as well. You know, if you don't do it for your family, then hopefully one of your children, you know, will be of a higher vibration and bring healing to your family as well. Okay, hope this reading resonated with someone out there. And I hope everyone has a safe and fun New Year.